Imagine leaving thousands of dollars on the table every single month, simply because you didn't know the rules of the game. That's exactly what's happening to countless married couples over 62 when it comes to their Social Security benefits. I've seen couples missing out on up to $1,500 extra monthly income money that could have been theirs if they only understood these three critical spousal Social Security rules. Think about it. That's $18,000 per year that could be funding your dream retirement, paying for those cross-country trips to see your grandkids, or simply providing the financial security you deserve. Today, I'm going to reveal these game-changing rules that most financial advisors won't tell you about and show you exactly how to maximize your benefits as a married couple. Are you ready to discover how these hidden strategies could potentially add hundreds of thousands of dollars to your retirement nest egg? Stay tuned, because what I'm about to share might just transform your retirement journey forever. Before we dive deep into these life-changing rules, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's start with a question that might be on your mind. Why do so many couples get their Social Security claiming strategy wrong? The answer is simple. The rules are complex, and the stakes are incredibly high. One wrong move could cost you and your spouse thousands of dollars in lifetime benefits. You see, when it comes to Social Security benefits from married couples, timing is everything. But it's not just about when you claim, it's about understanding how your decisions affect both you and your spouse. Not just today, but potentially for decades to come. The Social Security Administration isn't going to call you up and tell you about these strategies. It's up to you to know them and use them to your advantage. First, let's talk about the spousal benefit rule that could change everything about how you view your retirement strategy. Did you know that even if your spouse has never worked a day in their life, they might be eligible for up to 50% of your full retirement benefit? But here's the kicker. This only works if you play your cards right. The timing of when you claim your benefits can make or break this strategy. Think about Mary and John, a couple I recently advised. Mary had been a homemaker most of her life, while John had a successful career in sales. They were about to claim their benefits separately, potentially leaving thousands of dollars on the table. After understanding this first rule, they restructured their claiming strategy, resulting in an additional $800 monthly income for their household. But that's just the beginning. The second rule revolves around what I call the survival strategy. This is crucial because it's not just about maximizing your benefits while both spouses are alive. It's about ensuring the surviving spouse is well taken care of. Did you know that when one spouse passes away, the survivor can claim the higher of either their own benefit or their deceased spouse's benefit? This is where strategic planning becomes crucial. Let me share a story that illustrates this perfectly. Sarah and Mike came to me for advice last year. Mike had health issues and wanted to claim early at 62, thinking it would help them financially. However, after understanding this rule, they realized that by waiting until Mike's full retirement age, they could ensure Sarah would receive a much higher survivor benefit if Mike passed away first. This single decision could mean the difference between Sarah struggling financially or maintaining her standard of living. The third rule is what I call the restricted application goldmine, and is particularly valuable for couples born before January 2nd, 1954. This strategy could allow you to claim spousal benefits while letting your own benefits grow until age 70. Imagine receiving income now while your future benefits increase by 8% per year. It's like having your cake and eating it too. But here's where it gets interesting. These rules interact with each other in ways that most people don't understand. For example, did you know that the age at which the higher earning spouse claims benefits can dramatically impact the long-term financial security of both spouses? This is particularly important when there's a significant age difference between spouses or when one spouse has had a much higher earning history. Let's talk about the file and suspend strategy that used to be popular. While this specific strategy is no longer available for new retirees, understanding these principles can help you grasp why timing is so crucial in Social Security planning. The key is to understand how your claiming age affects not just your benefit, but your spouse's options as well. Consider this scenario. You're the higher earner, and you're approaching full retirement age. Your spouse has had a lower earning career. Should you claim early at 62, wait until full retirement age, or delay until 70? The answer isn't as straightforward as you might think. It depends on factors like your age difference, health history, and income needs. But get this right. and you could secure thousands of extra dollars in lifetime benefits. Here's something most people don't realize: the decision you make about when to claim your benefits can impact your spouse for the rest of their life, even after you're gone. That's why I always say that Social Security planning for married couples isn't just about maximizing benefits. It's about protecting your loved ones. Let's address another crucial question. How do these rules apply if you've been divorced? If you were married for at least 10 years and haven't remarried, you might be eligible for benefits based on your ex-spouse's record. This is a game changer for many people who didn't realize they had this option. But here's where it gets really interesting. Your ex-spouse doesn't need to know you're claiming on their record, and it doesn't affect their benefits at all. This is particularly important for those who might have had a contentious divorce, but still want to maximize their retirement income. What about working while receiving benefits? If you're under full retirement age and still working, your benefits might be reduced if you earn above certain thresholds. However, these reductions aren't permanent. You'll get the money back in the form of higher benefits later. Understanding this can help you make better decisions about when to claim and whether to continue working. Let's discuss something that often confuses people: the relationship between spousal benefits and survivor benefits. They're not the same thing, and the rules governing them are different. While spousal benefits are capped at 50% of the worker's full retirement benefit, survivor benefits can be as high as 100% of what the deceased spouse was receiving. This brings us to an important point about health and longevity. When planning your Social Security strategy as a couple, you need to consider both of your health histories and family longevity patterns. If one spouse has a family history of longevity while the other doesn't, this should influence your claiming strategy. Here's a real-world example. Tom and Linda came to me with a dilemma. Tom had a family history of heart disease and wanted to claim early, while Linda's family members typically lived into their 90s. We developed a strategy that protected Linda's long-term financial security while still addressing their current income needs. The key was understanding how these rules work together. What about the impact of inflation? Social Security benefits receive cost of living adjustments loss, but the timing of when you claim can affect how these adjustments compound over time. This is particularly important for couples planning for a retirement that could last 30 years or more. Let's address a common misconception. Many people think that once they make their claiming decision, they're stuck with it forever. While it's true that your options become more limited after you claim, there are still strategies available if you find you've made a less than optimal choice. Understanding these do-over options is crucial. Have you considered how your other retirement assets play into this? Your Social Security strategy shouldn't exist in a vacuum. It should be coordinated with your overall retirement income plan, including pensions, 401ks, IRAs, and other investments. This is where many couples miss opportunities for tax efficiency and income maximization. Speaking of taxes, did you know that up to 85% of your Social Security benefits could be taxable? Understanding how to manage your other income sources to minimize the taxation of your Social Security benefits is another crucial aspect of maximizing your retirement income. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: the impact of future earnings on your benefits. Even after you start receiving benefits, your payment amount could increase if you continue working and have higher earning years that replace lower earning years in your calculation. Here's a strategy that surprises many couples. Sometimes it makes sense for the lower earning spouse to claim benefits early, while the higher earning spouse delays. This can provide income during the early retirement years, while still maximizing the higher earner's benefit, which will eventually become the survivor benefit. What about healthcare costs? Many couples don't realize that their Social Security claiming age can affect their Medicare premiums. This is because Medicare Part B premiums are based on your income, and your Social Security claiming strategy can impact your total income. Let's discuss the importance of keeping records. The Social Security Administration can make mistakes, and it's up to you to catch them. Keeping track of your earnings history and regularly reviewing your Social Security statement is crucial for ensuring you receive the full benefits you're entitled to. Here's something that often surprises people: if you're still working and have children under 18 or disabled adult children, they might be eligible for benefits on your record. This can significantly impact your family's total benefit amount and should be considered in your claiming strategy. Think about this: your Social Security claiming strategy is one of the few financial decisions that can impact your spouse's income for decades after you're gone. That's why it's crucial to get it right. and why understanding these 3 rules is so important. Remember that coordination is key. Your benefits, your spouse's benefits, and any survivor benefits should all be considered as part of a comprehensive strategy. It's like putting together a puzzle. All the pieces need to fit together perfectly to create the best possible outcome. Let's wrap this up with a final thought. These rules exist to protect and provide for married couples in retirement, but they only work if you understand and use them correctly. The decisions you make about Social Security will impact not just your retirement, but potentially your spouse's financial security for the rest of their life. Now that you understand these 3 crucial rules, take action, review your current strategy, discuss these options with your spouse, and consider consulting with a financial advisor who specializes in Social Security planning. Your retirement years should be about enjoying life, not worrying about money, and understanding these rules is a big step toward achieving that goal. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might benefit. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway from today's discussion. Remember, knowledge is power, but only when you act on it. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive deeper into retirement planning strategies that could change your financial future. Until then, here's to making the most of your retirement benefits.